Waldorf,
Yeah?
what are we going to see in here anyway?
It's called a salute to all nations, but mostly America.
Welcome to the Unmistakably Magic Podcast. I'm RJ.
And I'm Court.
We are two lifelong fans of Disney parks and all theme parks.
Each week, we bring you the latest news from Disney parks and beyond.
Plus, this week we'll be saluting all nations, but mostly America because it's 4th of July. And we're having a special episode. We're giving you 5 ways to celebrate America at Disney World.
Disney World, not Disneyland, not this time. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Who knows?
Stick around for next year.
When we're giving you the 5 ways at Disneyland.
Either way, it's episode 50. Let's jump into it.
Celebrate America.
America. Oh, sorry.
Oh, man. Well, here's to you, America.
Here's to you. Happy
5 ways.
What, 231st birthday?
Yeah.
Wow. You look good, America.
You're doing well.
You look good.
America, a land where eagles soar.
So we're giving you 5 ways.
5.
Count them.
Cinco. 5.
Melting pot. We're both out of town right now.
That's right.
I'm actually overseas. We have an exciting episode for you next week, though.
When you come back.
When I come back.
All right.
For those of you who haven't been to, Disneyland Paris, you'll get a little taste of that next week.
Nice.
So, and you're elsewhere as well.
Yep.
So we are pre-recording this, so no news this week.
But we thought it'd be fun to bring you the top American attractions. Or patriotic attractions.
Yes, the top ways to celebrate America at Disney World, at least in our opinion. Because,
What was that
it's
intro
our
from?
show. Some 4th of July fireworks thing. I don't know the name of it.
That's fine.
Hang on.
It was
think
interesting.
I think I put it in here somewhere.
Or the Eagles. I think we need an eagle scream button.
I don't know. Honestly, it was.
Don't worry about
it was Disney's Celebrate America, a 4th of July concert in the sky.
Nice. All right.
Just like that. So,
Well, we'll preface this with that probably should be the number one. If you're
Yes.
happen to be at the park, at the resort, at Walt Disney World on July 4th, obviously the number one way is going to be the fireworks.
go see the fireworks over at Magic Kingdom.
But we're going to assume that you're like us and you probably don't want to go on the 4th of July to Walt Disney World because it would be hot and busy.
And really sweaty and really humid and all sorts of no.
Yeah. All sorts of nope.
So these are all things that you can do any time of the year.
Anytime. Like Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Or Labor Day. Or Veterans Day.
Or
President's Day.
Wednesday.
Or Wednesday. Or whatever day.
Any day that you want. At least for now. So we're going down 5 things to celebrate, or 5 ways to celebrate America at Disney World. And these are in a specific order. They are in a particular order.
Oh, we're doing a top 5 traditional.
We
here.
are.
Okay.
Top 5.
Well, what's our number 5 then?
Our number 5, not a whole lot of people would think this is America, but check out Muppet Vision 3D.
Especially the end.
The end.
Sam the Eagle.
A salute to all nations, but mostly America. You get a lot of Sam the Eagle in there.
Yeah.
I think
Fireworks. Those little toy soldier guys.
Yeah, you get fireworks. You get tons of the toy soldiers. A lot of American patriotism. A couple of other nations in there too, but
Mostly.
it's mostly America. And that's just a good finale to that show.
That is, yeah.
And it's a good way to kind of get your patriot bone kind of tingling a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, get you amped for America. Well, what's number 4?
I mean, I wanted number 4 to be the Brown River, but apparently that's not okay.
I mean, it is just a little bit of history that not a whole lot of people know about.
So we went nearby and we said, grab a bite at the Liberty Tree Tavern. If you've never eaten there, it's a sit-down restaurant in Liberty
Square,
obviously.
At Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, with the Brown River.
The Pooh River.
The Pooh River. But it's a fun restaurant. It's colonial times themed. You sit in a room dedicated to one of the founding fathers.
So pure America right there.
Pure America right there. And they like to say, you know, whatever family from the great state of Colorado or whatever you're from. So
Yeah.
it's fun. They're all dressed like, I don't know, the 1800s, 1700s.
Very
Yeah.
early colonial times.
It's a good meal, too. I always enjoy the food.
Yeah,
But it's kind of fun to look around the room because there's little trinkets and nods to our founding fathers, and there's certain rooms, you know, Thomas Jefferson room, Paul Revere room, you know, all those things.
A lot of historical, not like actual artifacts, but artifacts.
Artifacts, quote unquote. Yeah, current artifacts. Yeah,
Yeah, so you get
Replicas.
a lot of history and a lot of pride
It
towards
is, yeah.
America.
Plus you get some home cooking.
It's always good. Some
Yeah.
home cooking.
What's the number 3?
Well, number 3, it's another Muppet one. It is great moments in history with the Muppets, but mostly the American parts. If you guys have yet to see the show either in person or on YouTube or something, the intro song to it is kind of another one of those salute to everywhere, but mostly America. Because they do sing. They say, it's great moments in history, but mostly the American parts. They're always funny
This
with
is
that.
over in Liberty Square as well, right?
Yeah, like the most patriotic kind of land there is.
It's true.
So it's over there. It's very frequent, and there's different versions of the show as well.
Oh, is there? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
They tell you, I believe, the Paul Revere one, the Paul Revere story.
Oh,
and
that's
I
cool.
Can't think of the other story off the top of my head.
Okay.
I should.
There's at least 2.
There's at least 2.
Okay, that's cool. Though.
Yeah, and I think the Boston Tea Party is the other one.
Oh, that's cool.
Something
That's
like
fun.
that. But it's done.
Which there are nods in that area for, you know,
Yeah.
to that. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it's done. There aren't really like projections. It's not screens. They're actual Muppets up
they
there.
are?
Yeah,
Oh.
they're actual Muppets up there, and it's an actual show with them. And there's the town crier, or whatever it
Holler?
is. I think it's a town
Town
crier.
crier?
I think it's
you're
the
right.
crier. Town crier gathers everyone around, and they go into great moments in history of America stuff.
Nice.
And then they retell the stories in classic Muppet fashion. So
Nice.
there's slapstick humor. There's pretty solid puns throughout.
I'm sure. Yeah.
And Sam the Eagle is very predominant
Nice.
in these shows. And we are huge fans of Sam the Eagle.
am.
So,
Definitely.
you know, that's always a plus for us.
Which, hey, it's right at the Hall of Presidents, too, right?
It is. It's
Which-
right over there.
is our number 2.
That is our number 2.
Yeah.
The majority of these are in Liberty Square. Surprise, surprise.
3 of 5.
That's a majority.
Well, shh. 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 Shush you.
It is a little late when we're recording this. I
Yeah,
will
it
cut
is.
you some
We're a little
slack.
slappy. So the Hall of Presidents is our number 2.
Which it's not currently open right now.
It's not?
No, they're still adding in our current president.
Oh, they're still. Did he record his voice yet or whatever?
I haven't heard any of that. They haven't released
Yeah.
any of the.
'Cause in the
video
past
from
they
that
put a
stuff.
video up. Yeah.
Yeah, in the past, like with Obama, they put up a video of him recording just a couple of lines and stuff.
Yeah.
But there was a rumor going around there for a while that Trump will not even speak in this one. Or
Really?
there was a petition going around.
I saw.
that
Remember
people
the
were like-
petition? Yeah.
So this one is a bit more political as far as the current president goes.
Yeah. There's some controversy there because of the current president, but it's all of the presidents when it's
Yeah.
open. It's all of the presidents.
Initially, it is just the one.
Yeah.
However, it does open up to everybody, and it is an inspiring show. An inspiring attraction.
It is, yeah. And those animatronics look awesome.
Oh, they're stellar. They're top notch. They don't look like they've aged at all.
No.
They do have a Lincoln in there as well, and he kind of does some of his
yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
some of it, not quite all of it. So you don't get quite what you get with Lincoln over
In
like what you do over in
Yeah.
Disneyland. However, you get a lot. I think every president speaks, right?
No, they introduce them and they like nod,
okay,
or,
yeah, they
nod
nod
or
and wave
wave
and
or some sort of like that's me.
Yeah, and then a little
Quite a few
spotlight.
of them speak. I think like Washington speaks, Lincoln speaks, current president speaks. There's a few.
I
that
think
speak.
there's
there's
definitely
quite a
more than
few,
just
but-
the current and
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
So, but it is really cool if you can get over the fact of whatever your political view is,
Of-
whether you agree with
yeah.
our current president or not, or regardless of what year you're listening to this in.
Yeah.
I mean, even when Obama was there were people walking out on that show
Really?
at that point. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there were people who were booing whenever he
I'm
was
sure,
speaking.
yeah.
And so it happens to everybody. But it is America. It's our,
Freedom
freedom to do so.
to do so. It's true.
And there is no better way to celebrate America, at least the presidential side of America, than with the Hall of
And
Presidents.
to see them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
See them all on stage.
Well, our number one,
It's pretty obvious, I would think.
I would hope so.
I would think. I would
if
think
you-
in general.
If you've ever been to Disney World before, I'd hope it's pretty obvious. It is very inspirational.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's the longest running or one of the longest running shows.
I think so.
I think it's the longest purely audio animatronic show. I think that's what the record is that it
It's
has.
running. Yeah.
It's not like the longest running time because I think Carousel of Progress has that one.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
believe it or not. But it's like 45 minutes
It
long.
is long.
It is a long
It is
time.
long.
But it is well worth your time if you want to, celebrate America a little bit
It's the American Adventure over in Epcot.
at the American Adventure Pavilion,
That's right.
the centerpiece.
It's
of,
a really good. I like it. It is really, like you said, it's very inspirational. It tells basically the story of the United States
pretty much how we came to be.
from
And,
the Pilgrims
yeah.
coming over to modern day.
If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's voiced, or it's like kind of brought to you by Benjamin Franklin and Mark Twain.
Yeah, they're kind of having a conversation about America and
Atop of
taking you through
yeah.
the topics. Yeah,
And it's it's done in a very theatrical style.
it is. Yeah, it's a good mix of like projections and animatronics and music.
It's purely animatronic done though. There are no live people there.
But there's a good there's some projections and some.
There's projections, there's music, there's animatronics, like you said, that
Yeah.
are like posing as real people.
Yeah,
We all know they're not, but they're very convincing.
very good. Yeah.
There's different set pieces that roll in and out.
Oh, a lot.
There's a ton. It's impressive.
It is.
It is really cool.
It's quite the show.
Yeah, especially when they get to that Civil War part.
Yeah.
Ah, gets me every time.
What with the brothers?
Yeah. Two brothers.
It's true.
It gets you.
It
You
is.
know, it's very inspiring. If you want a really good overview of American history done in a really patriotic way,
It's true.
that's your show to go to.
It is.
That is the one.
I enjoy that show.
So the only other thing that kind of tops that is if you're there during the 4th,
And the
you
special.
gotta go see those
Yeah.
fireworks.
The special fireworks they do for the 4th.
Yeah, without a doubt. So those are our 5 guys. 5 lit.
Five guys.
Top 5 things. Oh, I want 5 guys. I wish it was open. It's so late. Those are our top 5 ways to celebrate America at Disney World at any time of year, but especially during the 4th. Number 5 is Muppet Vision 3D.
And it's
Emphasis on the
stellar
ending.
ending. Yeah.
Emphasis on the ending. Number 4 is to grab a bite over at the Liberty Tree Tavern. Number 3 is to catch the great moments in history with the Muppets.
Yep.
Over in Liberty Square. Number 2 is to watch the Hall of Presidents show.
Yep.
Super inspiring, super unique, actually, to America, really, to have that depth of presidencies and depth of history there. Really cool. And then, of course, number 1 is to go see the American Adventure Show at the American Adventure Pavilion in Epcot. Totally worth your time.
Totally worth it.
Definitely would ride that over Ellen's Energy Adventure if I wanted to sit in AC for 45 minutes.
That's also true.
You also get to see a lot of like American history within the queue there.
Well, yeah, there's whole displays, and then a lot of times the Voices of Liberty are out in the atrium there. That's really acoustically. And
the presidential seal there is one of the.
That's in the Hall of Presidents.
Oh, that is in the Hall of Presidents. I thought it was in the.
It's one of only a few in the world.
It's like one of.
It's an actual official one. Yes.
It's an official seal. So yeah, that's over in the Hall of Presidents, I guess. I thought it was. Yeah, it would make sense to have it in the Hall of Presidents. It's been a long time since I've been in. Not very patriotic of me.
Apparently.
Oh well, but fun fact for you: in the number 2 spot at the Hall of Presidents,
an official president's seal.
There's an official presidential seal, which I think there's like less than 5 of in the world.
Something like that. So,
really cool. So yeah, definitely go check out all of our list.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in Disney World and you're feeling a little patriotic, or you kind of want to get in that patriotic spirit of America, check them out.
Yeah.
Definitely check them out.
Well, that was a quick episode, but hey,
that was really fast.
It's a holiday. So, hope you guys enjoy your 4th. Be safe, enjoy.
Even if you're not American,
shoot
off a firework or two for America.
For America.
America.
Thank you for listening to our Unmistakably Magic Podcast. It's ours.
It is ours.
Check out our social media at Unmistakably Mag on Twitter, Unmistakably Magic on Instagram, Facebook.com/Unmistakably Magic.
You know, if you're feeling a little extra patriotic and want to support an American little podcast here, head over to unmistakablymagic.spreadshirt.com and get a t-shirt, tank top. Who knows? Sun's out, guns out. Let's go.
Email us any questions or comments at unmistakablymagic@gmail.com, or if you can think of another patriotic thing that we forgot to talk about.
If you think there is something more patriotic
than the 5 we gave you,
than the 5 things we
want to hear about it.
Definitely.
Because we want to be patriotic.
Definitely.
Go over to YouTube or iTunes and subscribe to us. Just search Unmistakably Magic and share the show with your friends. Leave us a review on iTunes if you would too. That'd be awesome.
Go ahead and drop a like and a comment on YouTube if you feel so inclined.
Big thank you to our friend Dylan over at Blast Off Branding for making our awesome logo. And don't forget to check out our friends at the Unmistakably Star Wars Podcast.
They're always doing something fun.
Always doing something crazy.
Tons of fun stuff.
We talked about it last week, but they're always doing something. So check them out.
Yeah. Well, I do have an announcement.
You do?
Yes. Have a great 4th of July.
Have a great 4th of July.
Have a safe one. Be safe.
Don't blow off your fingers with any fireworks.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Especially here in Colorado. Everything's illegal here in Colorado.
Pretty much.
It's the pits.
Yeah.
Even though we're like the main distributor of all fireworks, like there are warehouses in Denver of
the big brands
firework distribution centers,
but we can't do anything here.
We can't buy them. Unfortunately. Oh well. It's like a 3-hour drive to Utah or Wyoming. It's not that bad. You can do it. Anyways, have a safe 4th. Have a magical 4th.
That's right.
And that just about does it for this week.
Have a magical week.
See you real soon.
Go America.
America.